It's not the kind of game you play all the time, so I thought I'd let you in on the lay of the land. You know, the procedures, the plan, the rules. So listen up, and listen good. Your mission is to travel to the informant cities collecting clues. Once you have all 7, you'll know the secret location. Get there first and answer 3 questions, and you'll be the winner. Now here's what you need to get into the game. The movie's in the board, but you also need an agent, 5 territory markers, 6 naval mines, and 3 roadblocks, a big chunk of change, interrogation cards, 14 code cards, 7 classified code envelopes, case file sheets, location decoder, spy scopes, sabotage kits, and of course 2 spy quest dice. Now you're ready to set up the game. Grab hold of the code cards. Arrange them so the numbers face up and the keys face down. Without looking at the key side, choose 7 code cards numbered 1 through 7. Then put 1 card into each envelope. Make sure the colored keyholes show through the windows on the back. Now they can go into the banking console. Next, choose the interrogation cards that correspond to the spy movie you'll watch. There are 5 sets of questions on each card. Decide which set you'll use for the game. Next, players get a bag of play pieces, a case file sheet, and a pencil. Then fork over the dinero. All players should be given $10,000 from the bank. Last step in the setup is the spy shop. The tables on the banking console tell you how many spy tools will be for sale during the game. Now comes your first big test. Watch a spy movie together. Watch carefully. This is where all the interrogation questions come from, and no note-taking is allowed. Now you're ready to play. Start all agents in New York. Roll the dice. Most often you'll roll 2 numbers or a number and a logo. Add the numbers up. Count a logo as 0 and move that number or less. Remember, you can choose not to move at all. If you roll 2 logos, collect $1,000 from the bank and roll again. You have 3 routes to travel on. Land or sea routes are free, and air routes cost $500 per step. So on a roll of 5, I can move 5 spaces on land or sea in any of these directions, or I may fly 3 spaces, pay $1,500 for the flight, and stop at the spy shop. You may choose to put a roadblock or a naval mine on the circle where you stop. No blocks or mines on air routes, informant cities, or spy shops. When another player runs into a block or mine, that player must stop until his next turn, but you don't have to stop for your own blocks or mines. Remember, your goal is to get to the informant city, so this is what you do when you get there. Decide whether to buy the clue from the bank for $2 grand or earn the clue by answering an interrogation question about the movie you watched. If you answer wrong, you may stay and try again or buy the clue on your next turn. If you answer correctly, you earn the right to look at the city's clue. The clue will either be a diagram of a key indicating a tooth on the key that goes in or out, the key color note, or the blank key dummy clue. Secretly record the clue on your case file sheet. Keep track of clues. Here's a tip. If you find the blank key, use your best poker face. Act like nothing's wrong. You want other agents to head to the dummy clue city. Keep track of the clues gathered by the other players. You'll need this later. All right, so you got a clue. Now put a territory token on the city. Any player who stops on this city for any reason must pay you $500. All players who get the city clue place a token on the city. Any player landing on the city, even those with a token on the city, must pay each owner of a token $500. Let's talk spy tools of the trade. There are 6 shops where you can buy either spy scopes or sabotage kits for $2,000. Once you have one, use it as often as you want. But remember, use your spy tools only at the end of your turn. You must be within 3 spaces of the player you want to use them on. If you have both kinds of spy tools, you may use them both on 1 or more players. And finally, you may buy more than 1 of each kind of spy tool, but not during the same turn. The spy scopes let you steal clues. Here's how it works. If you have a scope, check your case file sheet to find which players have the clues you need. You spy by announcing which clue you'd like to steal and then checking the envelope for that city. The sabotage kit lets you send a player up to 5 spaces in any direction, except onto air routes. You can send players through blocks and mines and into cities where the player will have to pay all players with tokens on that city. The player being sabotaged does not lose his next turn if he's sent onto a block or mine. Once you've uncovered the clues, match your key to the decoder key chart on your case file sheet. Remember, the number differs for each key depending on whether it's gold or silver. Each key number corresponds to a location on the board. That city is the secret location you've been searching for. Use your turns to move to the city. When you get there, declare that you've found the secret location. The other players will use the location decoder to determine if you're correct. They'll find the city name on the location decoder. If you've found the correct city, the colors on the back of the envelopes will match the location decoder circles. If the colors don't match, you must pay the bank $1,000. But if they do match, you've uncovered the secret location. Now you're set to win the game. You must collect 3 interrogation cards from the secret location. On the same turn that you confirm the location, have a player ask you 3 questions from the interrogation cards. You keep 1 card for each question answered correctly. If you don't answer all 3 questions correctly, you keep the cards you've earned and try again on your next turn when you'll again be asked 3 more questions. But now other players may use a sabotage kit or move to the secret location and attempt to collect 3 interrogation cards too. There is no limit to the number of turns it can take for you to collect 3 interrogation cards. Once you've collected 3 cards, you've won the game. So there you have it. The game's in your hands. Remember, spy well, move quickly, and most of all, have fun. Not always easy, you know. Games people play. Gotta know the rules, players, strategies, tendencies. But you knew that. You do it every day. Nick Noble, he knows the rules. Been a game player for years. One of the best. You can learn a lot from old Nick. He can wax wise about the ways of the world, but you gotta watch carefully. His clues have a funny way of appearing. So watch. Listen, and remember, sometimes when you add 1 and 1 together, you get 99.2.
Guten Abend, kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Ein Brief für Herr Goodline. Ich glaube, ist ein Gast hier.
Ich werde nachsehen. Sie sprechen Deutsch mit amerikanischem Akzent. Sind Sie beruflich oder zum Vergnügen hier?
Mein Beruf macht mir Spaß.
Ja, Herr Goodline ist hier angemeldet. Ich werde es in sein Fach tun.
Dankeschön. Sie sind ein Engel.
Who is it? Concierge. Message, sir.
I'm sorry. Okay? Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. The housekeeper said that I should just come on back.
Yes, of course, sorry. Take a seat. Sorry. The agency sent you, highly recommended. You want the job. It's yours. The hours are 10 to 5. A fixed lunch. You draw my bath. You don't have to wash me.
Oh, Mr. Noble.
Well, if you can, if you want to.
No, I'm not here for any position. Well, actually, I'm here to interview you. I'm new with Government Corps Force. I'm Sarah.
Ah, yes. Here to save the world.
You know, if this is a bad time, I can always come back tomorrow.
Oh, wonderful. Next time, have a little background information before you come here and get yourself some goalies.
You know, they told me that you were going to be difficult.
And did they tell you how to assess a situation?
Well, I'm new.
I'm new? You don't even know I am me?
All right. May I see some identification?
Are you qualified now to card teenagers at a bar?
Are you always this condescending?
When it deals with life and death, yes.
We're a little old for 007, aren't we?
What if I had a nice, young, healthy Beretta pointed at you, huh?
I would say that you're probably shooting blanks. Now, let's see some identification.
Very well done. You were born Sarah Ann Tonin, May 19th, 1967, in Colorado Springs.
You were a brat, both literally and figuratively. Followed your Air Force pilot father from Germany to Shreveport to Washington, D.C. IQ 157, graduated high school at 15, Princeton Law at 23. You're a 5th-degree black belt, single. You have a standard poodle by the name of Apollo. You wear a size 6 Max Factor eyeshadow and Chanel number 19. And you have a birthmark the shape of Ohio on the inside bottom of your right breast.
All right. What, so you have a file on me?
What did you think this job was?
Research.
We're not government gophers. They call us when the time is short and the clock is ticking. It is either kill or be killed. Kill or be killed.
Look, I signed on strictly as support staff.
Wrong. You're slated for classified service. Why do you think they sent you to me, huh?
Something about 99.2?
Right. You're here to learn everything. Every lesson is valuable. Foreign languages, bonsai, bartending, makeup. You must learn the difference between magic and your illusions.
How did you do that?
Very well, thank you. And I'll teach you in time. But first, you need to learn the basics.
Mr. Noble.
Nick.
Nick. When you get a case, where do you start?
Where do you start?
I don't know. I'm new at this, remember?
Well, let's say you have to find a key. Not just any key, but the right key. It's hidden somewhere in the world. You don't know what it looks like. You don't know what it's for, but you know other people are looking for it, and you've been told to find it first.
So you find a clue.
Mm-hmm.
You pick a direction, find out where it goes.
Lesson is over.
What is it?
Well, either Prince has changed his name again, or it is a message from a very old friend.
Great friends.
Noble, I trust your little game with Ms. Tonin was successful?
Yes, sir. I'll update you later, but more pressing, Reuben is on the loose.
Yes, he's killed 2 agents. We knew it would just be a matter of time before he'd contact you.
Warning would have been nice, sir. He sent me a little note.
Oh, really? It means your location's no longer secure. Let me get someone on that.
Don't worry about it. He won't kill me here.
As you wish. We've received CD-ROM communique from Reuben. Are you ready to receive?
Yes, transmit.
Nicky! So nice to have this time to chat. We'll get together soon and reminisce about old times. Well, Nicky, wanted to share some of my vacation pictures with you. I spent a little time with a friend of yours in Hong Kong, and another one in Berlin. They just don't have your flair. No challenge. Oh, Nicky, they tell me you're retiring. I got a little present for you. Tonight, midnight. Ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I'll contact you soon. Nicky, come dressed to die.
I suppose you do not want support staff assistance as usual?
I've got about 9 hours. I'll be in to check Reuben's file. No backup. We'll let Reuben play his little game.
All right. Oh, and Noble, try not to get the girl killed this time.
Nice speaking to you as well, sir.
Batman.
Yes, Robin.
No, Batman, the movie. Dance with the Devil in the Pale Moonlight. Joker said it just before he killed people.
Ah. Ooh, I like this music, Mr. Rubin. Screen okay? Check. Lights? Check. That thing's gonna be in the right place, right? It's gotta be perfect.
Hey, you got my guarantee, Mr. Rubin, huh?
Why don't you go finish that poetry you were reading, huh?
I'd rather be here with you.
Find out where the girl lives?
Yes, sir, Mr. Rubin.
You'll deliver the invitation?
We've been through all of this, Mr. Rubin. I know where Agent Sarah lives. I'm going to deliver the invitation. I know how to...
And we'll go over it again and again if I say we will. This is my show, and it will happen flawlessly. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But what if Mr. Noble, he tried to shoot me when I delivered the invitation?
Well then, I guess you'll be dead. But if he doesn't, and you're real good, I'll let you kill Agent Sarah. Now you'd like that now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that'll be big fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Sir, Noble tells me that I'm slated for classified service.
And what do you say?
Sir?
You told me you went for the long haul to do whatever you could for the department.
You told me that
You
I was
have the perfect makeup for the field. Smart, physical, cautious. Noble agrees, and I trust his judgment.
What does that mean?
Stay close to Noble. He's the best.
Why is he declassifying?
He won't say. We only hope he'll change his mind. There's no one better.
Okay, that's it. I gotta get back so Ruben can contact me. See ya.
Come on. I'm coming. Nick! Nick! Would you wait up? What, that's it? Just sit back and wait?
Right now it's his game. Of course, that doesn't mean that he'll win.
Oh, doesn't it frighten you?
Does it frighten you?
No. Yes.
You a football fan?
The Bears.
Well, this is the same game. Situations and strategies. If you know how your opponent plays the game, you have a better chance of winning. First and 15, what do you call?
Run.
Why?
Because the other team expects you to pass.
Maybe. But you would know if you had studied their tendencies and you knew their history. I have history with Ruben. He's a paid assassin, and I put him away for plotting to kill the president. He's a maniacal killer with a major flaw. He is a linear thinker. Too logical. You really want to piss him off, you wear brown shoes with a black suit. That should make you rest easy.
Oh, the guy who's going to kill you has a great fashion sense?
Yes. And that Ruben won't be shooting me in the back.
Oh, well, I feel much better.
Look, shooting me in the back just ends the game. In his mind, he hasn't beaten me. He needs to beat me, to beat me.
Nick, what does 99.2 mean?
It's the percentage of times that I'm right.
What about the 0.8%?
Act like you're kissing me.
What?
Act like you're kissing me.
What? Who was it?
No one. I just wanted to do that. See you in the morning. We're going to be back in jail and we can talk about your classification.
It's not very often you get front row seats to such an exciting premiere.
No, Agent Sarah. Not to Mr. Ruben. You're only gonna make him angry.
No, please, don't ruin this night. You see, if we kill you now, we won't have an audience to witness this world-class event.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mr. Noble? Yes, Mr. Nick Noble, the big shot, famous American agent, huh? I am CB. I work for Mr. Ruben. Yeah, I have invitation and a message from Billy Ruben. He is very much pleased to be killing you tonight. Here is address. No, please don't be late. Ooh, it make him very angry.
Oh, we wouldn't want to do that now, would we? I'm afraid I'm going to have to sit this one out, but why don't you tell Mr. Ruben that I'm polishing my dog. We'll play games another day, okay?
Agent Sarah, huh? She's very pretty, eh, Mr. Nick? Now, she is the big special guest. Now, I know that you don't want to disappoint Agent Sarah.
No, we don't want to do that. You know, maybe you should sit this one out. He knows that you are just a waste of human sperm. But that's okay. It was just one.
No, see? I like you, Mr. Nick. Oh, big, grande like. Big like.
Bang!
Hi, I'm Tina. We thank you for joining us this evening. Ticket, please. Firearm? Oh, no. That's against the rules.
Well, I may need this later, so, why don't you hold it for me?
It's a 38 Magnum revolver, yeah, with 3 bullets, so don't waste them. We hope you enjoy the show. It's just about to start.
I see. Why don't you just come up to the balcony with me and, we can watch it from there.
Balcony's closed, but I may be available if you're still alive after the show.
I'll, do my best. See ya.
Bye.
As our story begins, our star, Corps Force's aging agent, sits alone in a theater contemplating his life. Born to dirt-poor farm parents, he became a ward of the state when he was 8. How sad. Excelled at the military academy, war hero. Classified service record began in 1974. Scheduled for retirement declassification next week. Appointment with death tonight. Nicky. It's only a movie. No, Nicky! Where in the script does it say that you try to shoot me? Now you only got 2 bullets left, Nick. You disappoint me, Nick. Now you only got 1 bullet left. I had several. I love that part! You had a blank! Come on up here, Nicky. Come on down. You're gonna love this part, Nicky. It's great. Come on. No, I could have blown you up in your house, but that wouldn't have been any fun. No. Guns and knives were okay for the other 2 agents, but for you, I've got something planned really special. Oh, yeah, you're gonna love this. I spent 4 years sitting in prison with nothing to do but watch movies. And every time somebody got killed, I thought about you. My lovely assistant will now give you your very own gun. Now, I promised you 3 bullets, Nicky, and you've already had 2, which you wasted! But, now listen carefully, because you're gonna love this part. Nicky, You get one more shot before I kill you. Now, there's 100 bullets in that tray. 99 blanks, 1 is real. So, do you feel lucky, punk? Come on, Nicky. One last time. Let's see 99.2 in action.
You know, I don't think I want to play this game.
You got 3 seconds to live, Noble. 3!
Shouldn't play games you can't win, Billy.
Down!
1!
Nicky, you wouldn't shoot an unarmed man now, would ya?
You shouldn't play games you can't win, Billy.
Don't you just love happy endings? How did you know that there were 99 bullets on the tray? There's no way that you could have counted.
I counted 9 down and 11 across.
99, but that still doesn't explain how you knew there was a bullet in the chamber.
Let's just say it, wasn't where I left it.
What?
99.2.
You know, you never did explain to me why you requested declassification.
I started thinking about the .8. Got tired of hotels and dodging bullets. Started thinking maybe there was something missing.
William says you're staying on.
Maybe what was missing was a little bit of heat.
So there you have it. Front row seats for the premiere. Billy Rubin's been sentenced to a life of watching movies. Tina's working the concession stand at the local multiplex. And Noble has postponed his declassification. Guess when the game's exciting, the pros keep on playing. But there's always one piece of unfinished business. Billy Rubin had a backup plan in case something went wrong. Now his friend Billy Verity's planning a prison break, but we don't know where the gang is. So now it's your turn to play the spy game and find the location. You know how to play, don't you? Just pick up the dice and roll. All right, I got it. Okay, thanks. You know, it's a game, a contest, a competition, a match. Doesn't matter what you call it as long as you play. We're all players, but we don't always get to choose the game. Just like Nick Noble. He doesn't choose his games or who he plays them with. And that makes every game a race against time or some other real or imagined opponent. So watch carefully as Nick tangles with a talented trio. Sarah, Alex, and a dangerous number known as Little Tizzy.
missing more than I'm hitting.
But you're scaring them all, sir.
A shell of my former self, Noble.
You could outshoot me when I first got to the academy.
That was a long time ago.
He had just retired from Her Majesty's service. You were pretty tough on me then, sir.
You needed it. Noble?
Yeah?
Can you still do the drill?
It's been a long time.
Gonzalez, set for the drill.
The drill?
Something Williams designed just for me. He wanted me to be able to hit what I aimed at. 10 rounds, 10 targets, 10 seconds, and this.
A pistol?
Yeah, it's awfully difficult to go undercover with a shotgun.
Ready. When your life just flashed before your eyes, was it a good life? I hope we learned something today.
Delivery, sir.
Here. Noble, what do you know about LTZ-39?
Lithothorin Zynade. It's a mythical designer drug commonly known as Little Tizzy. No one's ever used it, seen it, and most experts doubt its existence.
Little Tizzy is highly addictive. All we know is that an international company is responsible. We've learned that the American entry is the port of New Orleans. You're to leave tomorrow morning.
Excellent. You know, breaking and entering is a crime.
Didn't you teach me that you don't always need a key to get where you want to go?
10 on the jack. So what's up?
Would you have accepted classified service if you still had family?
That shouldn't matter to you.
Yeah, I know. You know, just if my mother weren't... I'm all that she has. I'm just not sure that I can do this.
Then you can't. It's kind of like the chicken and the pig discussing how good the farmer's been to them.
Farm animals often discuss such things.
Right. The chicken suggested they make a wonderful breakfast feast for the farmer to show their appreciation. Only the pig isn't so sure that he can do it. You see, for the chicken, it's a donation. But for the pig, it is a complete commitment.
So you're a pig and I'm chicken.
Corps Force status is granted to 9 agents. Job description, 24
Hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Benefits. Travel to beautiful exotic locations which you can see while you're dodging bullets and defusing bombs. Oh, sorry, no health or life insurance because accepting this job is admission of death wish.
Williams told me you had accepted classified service.
And I'm really very excited about it.
When do you start training?
48 hours, Gabriel Island.
You feeling lucky?
Yeah, pretty lucky.
11. 14.
20. You gotta pull an ace to beat me.
There are 4 aces in there.
Out of what, 43 other cards?
And the wager?
Use your imagination.
You do the honors, because I wouldn't want my victory tainted.
Better luck next time, Noble. Oh. And, enjoy New Orleans.
I will.
Yo, Trump, I think the man is lost.
Well, it's not often we see suits in the hood. So what is it, Trump? You lost? Or are you some social worker here to rehab some ghetto youths?
Real estate development.
Well, we own this building, Trump, and you're trespassing. I think you're going to have to ante up. I believe that's checkmate. And I don't believe you're here to buy some real estate. So why don't you be a good suit and hand over the toy before you get yourself hurt?
Oh, no. After you. So, does your mother know about the kind of company you keep?
No. She thinks I'm in law school, and she wouldn't approve of me associating with people like you.
So what are you selling?
You have to ask our regional sales manager for a catalog of products.
Callaway, chill. The man is putting.
Still moving your head?
Oh! Kamisi, meet Nick Noble, Agent 99.2. Callaway talks about you so much, I figured you was a figment of his imagination.
I'm sure he's told you how we destroyed the Colombian cocaine ring single-handed, right?
Every day.
Interesting setup you got here.
All drugs, man. Every one of those kids is an ex-junkie. Kamisi here is taking a break from Harvard Law to help organize the street kids to find, steal, and destroy drugs. They're ripping dealers off. They have no idea they're government-backed.
Regular Robin of the Hood, huh?
We're cleaning up the streets.
They shooting at you or me?
I sure hope it's you.
Thanks. All right, let me take this one. Cover me on 3. 1, 2,
Remember, just for your slice, no mulligan.
3. Four.
Just like you taught President Ford.
I better get out of here. I can't get hung up explaining to the local gendarmes. I need to know anything you've heard about little Tizzy.
Heard it, never seen it.
You need the jazz man. If it's in New Orleans, there's one guy that'll know.
Thanks. Soon. Nice to meet you.
You took the part that I used to call mine. So why not take your love? Why not take all the love? Swing it down. Why not take all of me? Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna let the fellas take 5 now. Take 5, boys.
Nice sounds, man.
Well, there are ways of showing your gratitude.
Yeah. I can think of 100 of them. Kamisi told me I could, slide your jib.
Now, the Jack's got the jive. Well, Kamisi says talk, and we talk. What's your story?
Little Tizzy.
Man, don't mess with little Tizzy.
I'm gonna stop Little Tizzy.
Who are you, James Bond?
Nah. He's English. So what do you know, man?
Well, started Miss Duchess made the scene.
When was that?
Oh, about 7 brights back. She was laying some racket about little Tizzy. One of the cats jumped for the skirt. Yeah, she was a fine dinner. But we nixed that talk.
Why?
Anytime somebody's flipping free samples, there's usually a hook behind it. One of the guys, that cat, he bites. Next day, comes in, new drape, new sled, talking about his main queen. I said, this chirp is talking some off-time jive.
What can you tell me about the main queen?
Oh, strong, man. Very strong. And the glims, oh, man. All the cats freak for the glims.
What, she had beautiful eyes?
No, Jack. Different colors.
Different color eyes. Anything else?
Well, for the cat, took the big sleepy, slide me a twister.
Okay, you got me. What's a twister?
Pop twister. I got all my cares and woes. Here I go, swinging low. Bye, bye, blackbird.
William's office. I'm sorry, he's unavailable. Good evening.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Where's Williams?
He's meeting with Joint Chiefs of Staff. Can I do something for you?
Well, I'll leave that up to your imagination.
Are you filing a report?
Yes, ma'am, I am. I need to patch in the mainframe and do an international origin search. Now.
What's the key?
Clue number 1. And I'm looking for a woman with 2 different colored eyes.
Professional or personal?
Professional is personal. Also run this through Intercheck. Cross-reference all foreign driver's licenses, criminal records, international birth certificates, and pay special attention to any South American ties.
You know, certain ancient cultures used to worship people with differently colored eyes. Said it was a sign of sexual prowess.
Then this should be an interesting trip. Alert support. I'm heading down to Ecuador. Have any personnel in the area make extremely discreet contact. Tell Williams I'll check in and I will speak to you soon.
Nick?
Yeah,
Be careful, okay?
thanks. Oh, thanks.
Mine says it's 99.2% remaining.
Okay. Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Speak to me. Thanks. What? Oh, come in.
Buenas noches. I hope you find the accommodations
To your liking? Oh, yeah, the best in Ecuador. You're Alex Citrulio. I'm sorry, I thought you were, you know.
A woman? It sometimes helps to keep the law enforcement at a distance.
So is everything okay? We're still meeting tomorrow. Did everything check out?
I just like to meet my transporters away from the factory.
Transporters. Alex, your people said I got the American exclusive. I agreed to this only if I got all your product. I can move it all. I can move it all. I told you that.
You seem very nervous, Mr. Quinn. I don't know if you can do business with my company, you know? A nervous man, something to hide, huh? For all I know, you could be a government agent,
Hey,
Mr. Quinn.
do I look like a government agent?
Nah, you don't look like a government agent. You look like a man who's just been arrested by a government agent. This contact lens is killing me. Excuse me for 1 second. Don't get up. Buenos dias. Pleasure to meet you, too.
So, you are Mr. Michael Quinn, transporter from Austin, Texas. What might you be needing this weapon? Can you tell me?
Transporting is a dangerous business.
So what be your business snooping around here, huh?
My business is with your boss. So back off.
The man has stones. I'm sure the boss would like to add them to her collection.
We will do business on my terms. Violate your contract with me, and I will take a contract out on you. We work my way, my rules.
I do have some requirements.
No! You gave up your requirements when you signed on to market the drug. This operation runs smoothly for one reason. Send in 2 volunteers, now! You will find that the most efficient and successful societies and species are matriarchal. Gentlemen, Mr. Quinn wants to know what you do for the company.
Anything.
Which one of you will mail a letter for me?
I will.
You. Back to the plant. You will be rewarded. The message I'm sending is a $10 stamp. Do you understand the message?
Yes, ma'am.
You are a valued employee. Any questions?
Very impressive.
Are you in or out?
You can count on me.
Good. I was hoping you'd see it my way. You are too hot to waste. Let's get business out of the way, and then I will take advantage of you.
Anything for the company.
Good boy. Here's the layout. We are one of the largest producers of adhesive glues in the world. These are samples for your first shipment. The LTZ starter kit. Get these into circulation and Tizzy will take care of us forever.
So you put the LTZ in the glue on the back of stamps. Unsuspecting Americans lick them, they get a buzz, they come down, and then you can sell them any drug you
The price of the stamp determines the strength of the drug. You will start with 29-cent stamps only. You have 90-day exclusive. Do well, you grow. Set up American distribution. Good. Send him in. Santiago! You remember Quinn, American transporter you set up in Austin?
Ah, Mr. Santiago.
We have an intruder in the plant! Shoot to kill! Make sure your men are blocking the door. $10,000 to the man who brings me the intruder, dead or alive!
$10,000. I would have thought I was worth at least 11.
The dead man makes jokes.
You're a very impressive woman. It's a shame you didn't use your powers more constructively.
I was born and abandoned in an alley in El Paso. I lived in a dozen foster homes by the time I was 9. I learned early the only one I could count on was me.
Life is full of sad stories.
I do not want your sarcasm. I had no family, no money, no education, and no home. I have created my own success.
And killed how many along the way?
Who is the intruder?
Ignoble. I'm one of the good guys. We always win in situations like this.
You amuse yourself. But I am prepared to meet my fate. Can you say the same?
I think we will take very different paths. I think this is the key to both of our futures.
You are correct. It is the key to the LTZ storage. It is through that door. My future will be the sale and domination of drug markets all over the world. Your future will...
Don't tell me. I love surprises. It's amazing how cruel the fates can be. Buenos dias, sir.
Well done, Noble.
Thank you, sir.
The plant was totally demolished, which should keep little Tizzy off the streets. What are your plans, Noble?
Well, I thought I'd jump down to New Orleans and do a little jazzing and jiving with a jack I know there.
Well, then, write a riff for me, Noble.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Noble, you missed a spot.
Thank you, sir.
So there you have it. The world is a safer place for those who lick and stamp. And as Nick found out, sometimes when you're looking for the right key, you gotta try a few locks. So now it's your turn. Callaway and Camisi found a new supplier of drugs shipping into the United States through New Orleans. It's up to you to find out where they're originating from. We released the usual agents to talk to the usual suspects, and they're waiting for you with the key information. So remember, as the cat in the club says, to rock the house, you gotta roll the dice. And that, my friend, is jazz. So, what do you like? Games of chance or games of skill? Because you know it's not always the smartest that wins. It's often the one fate trips blindly across that metaphorical finish line who stands on the Olympic platform of the mind. But when you play the proverbial pastime with Nick Noble, you can bet that 99.2% of the time victory will be elusive. Noble's like a rock star that keeps on rolling, even when he released his latest collection of hits, Unplugged.
Kok da luna, golavaya.
Tonal nost, do di es minor.
Agent Noble.
Major. Who writes the passwords these days? They were a lot better before Perestroika.
The information.
The information.
You think we are fools? You have already the information.
We do not have the information.
You accessed our computer files. I'm sorry.
Being a spy means never having to say you're sorry.
Darling, I've been waiting for you.
Sarah to base, come in base.
18 Sergeant Essential.
2 dead, disc recovered, assignment over.
10 point.
Oh, God! Assignment is over!
You didn't remove the weapons from the bodies. You never know what might happen.
Come on, let's get out of here. Jim, let's go.
Brilliant play. Excellent performance.
Who are you and what do you want?
Don't you ever read your email? We're from the election committee. We voted you, girl, most likely to be held hostage. Bobby, escort the lady. Ow! I only give Bobby 1 bullet. Now, you really want me to air condition that beautiful body?
Carolina's Noble arrived yet. Good, send him in. Schneider, do you have anything at all? I have nothing on my screen. Check with me in 5 minutes. Cutting it close, eh, Noble?
Well, your message said 2:30. It's 2:29.
Look, you're going to have to drop your Russian project.
Really?
Yes, anything at all you're working on are now second priority.
Don't tell me. You finally got the satellite coordinates for the Playboy channel.
No jokes, Noble. This is bad. Those coordinates were on our screens. We think the Russians have broken our computer system. We have no idea how they got into our security codes.
Possibly the same way we got into theirs.
Now?
Go ahead, you're on.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, okay. Well, this is the first time I've ever done this, so you have to take that in consideration. I know you've been doing this spy stuff for a long time, but you know, I'm a novice.
Get to the point, dweeb!
Now, you're never gonna believe this, but we've taken over the world. That's right. It started out as a computer game, then one thing led to another. Well, you know how that is. Anyway, let's see, where was I? Oh, yeah! You remember this guy? Come here.
Howdy, Mr. Williams.
Horowitz.
This is so cool. We've tapped into your computer systems and downloaded all the information into our mainframe. The same with the KGB, CIA, Scotland Yard, Japanese intelligence, FBI, the list goes on. The reason why we're doing this...
Get on with the demands, numbnuts!
Never mind the whys. I gotta get off this uplink before you lock in on our location. Here's the deal. We planted a bomb in your office. It's gonna go off in 24 hours. Can't tell you where it is! But by tomorrow, if our demands are not met, then your information base will be destroyed, and your building reduced to rubble. It may be in your desk drawer. It may be in your toilet seat. It may be the door outside your office. Look at the computer screens, gentlemen. You have until tomorrow at Chinese dentist time. Voila! Tooth hurting. Get it? Tooth hurting. I love that joke. Have a nice day.
$1 billion? How the hell do they expect us to get that?
Maybe they'll accept a check, sir.
Noble, look.
What is the International Benevolent Technologies Council?
Are those your only demands?
You know, sir, these technoids really frost me, but you have to admit, this is an impressive conundrum. I have a plan. Call the other superpowers, find out how long it'll take for them to get behind this program. If these guys are half as good as they appear to be, they're worth $1 billion. And Bill Gates should probably be polishing their apples. Oh, and let's return their dead guy. After all, we're not barbarians.
They've kidnapped Sarah.
Well, I'm sure that they are taking very good care of her, right, Tech Whiz? See? No problem.
Good news, Dr. Schneider.
I'm sorry, sir.
They seem to have written a program that's frozen our system. If we turn off, we lose everything. I've run out of ideas, sir. Well, then keep trying.
This is great. It's working out just like I said it would.
No, it isn't, you idiot. You think you can just call the most powerful organization in the world? Tell them that you've tapped into their computers, ask for $1 billion, and they'll say, okay. That's why we have a bomb. That's why we have the girl. That's why these social rejects are monitoring the computers you've tapped into.
They're good! They're good! They're good! I think I just broke the press code. I might be able to break into the newspapers. Great!
Oh, I just feel all tingly inside. You're supposed to be monitoring that Nick Nolte spy guy!
Nick Noble!
Taking the girl downstairs for lockup.
Oh, can't she stay up here? It's so lonely down there.
You have so much to learn, little man. Dex! Hey!
Where to, gentlemen?
$50 you hop out of the cab and leave us alone for 5 minutes.
$50 to dance a jig naked in the middle of the street.
Let's make it 20, keep your clothes on. These guys are good, but they're in way over their heads. Do we know who they are yet?
Horowitz has worked here for years. He broke the Russian codes.
Terrific.
We're doing a manual search on the other guy and the dead guy on the attack on Sarah. They've locked up our computers.
Get Sulzer. Tell him to go to my place, log on to my home computers. Tell him to see if they're monitoring it. Horowitz oversaw installation.
Password?
Key.
Key, K-E-Y.
No, Key, Q-U-I. N'est-ce pas? Tell him to try and keep the nerds entertained as long as possible.
We have 24 hours?
We have 24 hours. It's important that they see that we're working as hard as possible to meet their demands. Remember that story you told me about breaking the Australian smuggling ring back in '67?
Excellent idea, Noble.
I learned it all from you, sir.
Can I, get you anything?
Oh, yeah, sure. Maybe some crayons, Diet Coke, pastrami on rye, maybe a little hot mustard, telephone, keys to the cuffs. Maybe if I could just borrow your gun for a few minutes.
You're a nice lady. And everything's gonna work out fine. You'll tell them that you were in no danger and that we treated you well.
What can you possibly hope to accomplish?
Only world peace.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that maybe it was something frivolous.
Nations fight only because of greed and fear. With computer technology, we can create a true global village based on the truth through sharing of ideas and information. We know what the Russians, Iranians, and Japanese are thinking, and they know what we're thinking.
You're serious?
Daggone right I am.
All right, look, you're going about this all wrong.
Oh, sure. I'll make appointments with the heads of state, talk to my congressman, appear on the Oprah show, and everybody will understand the uses and abuses of technological advances. They ignored my calls. They haven't taken me seriously. But now they will.
Williams here. Yes. Now, I want this by the book. You've placed the man's body inside a wooden casket? Correct. No metal at all, inside or out. No, I don't know why. And frankly, I don't care. Correct. You are to drop it off at the Restful Sleep Funeral Home and then just walk away. Now, those are their instructions, and you're to follow them to the letter.
Don't go getting soft on the girl, little man. She's not going to survive this.
You said no one was going to
She
get...
changed the rules when Miss Corforce killed Bobby. This may be your gig, but you can't make it without me. And I don't like you any more than you like me. But tomorrow you get what you want, and I get what I want. 500 million.
You said 100.
You want to renegotiate? I get the money, I get rid of the girl, and I get out of here. And you get to live a long and happy life if nothing goes wrong.
Sunday Telegraph management is baffled today about the morning headlines. Someone reprogrammed the copy in the early edition and inserted stories of their own design. Hey, 7 a.m., rise and shine, dudes and dudettes. You're never going to believe this. Technoids rule. We've declared it a Love a Nerd Day.
Hey, I want to talk to Thurgood.
What a pity. Your last day here.
What, checkout time already?
The only way you're getting out of here is in a box, baby.
That is not what Thurgood said.
Captain Computer doesn't have a clue. This requires ongoing maintenance. You won't be the first to die. And I guarantee you won't be the last. You could be my favorite.
You know what I don't understand? How an ignorant slob like you could be hanging out with geniuses. Anytime you want a piece of me, Jumbo, you just say the word. But as long as you're going to try to pick a fight while I'm in cuffs, I can't guarantee you a fair one.
Mr. Schwarber, I have programmed the computer systems to dial 911 and other law enforcement officials with your whereabouts should we find our working relationship untenable. Please, Mr. Schwarber, show our guest some respect.
It ain't over. It ain't over! It ain't over!
Thanks.
Just a couple of more hours. Please keep your mind on your monitoring responsibilities. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? I will erase your memories and put a virus in your programs. I've brought you a computer magazine. It'll only be about one more hour, and it'll all be over.
How long do you think your reign over the computer world can last?
You are really beautiful. I mean, what? Wait, you know what I mean?
Don't let the power go to your head, Thurgood.
And you're good with computers, too. Straight A's. Princeton. Except for 1B.
Checking transcripts?
I changed the B to an A. You're smart. You'd probably never go out with a nerd like me. You'd probably date quarterbacks, stuff.
You never asked.
You mean you'd go out with me?
Well, I don't see why not. You're smart, gentle, caring. I'm not so sure how keen I am on the handcuffs. It's a little kinky for a first date.
Would you like to come by and see my mainframe? Computers, I mean, not.
I would love to.
I'll have to leave you locked up. I checked into your martial arts records, too. And then the Schwarber. You understand?
Anything, just to get out of this room.
You want the key?
Less than a half hour, sir. He's just entering. Noble, the president would like to know if we're resigned to accept the situation as it currently exists.
We've done everything we can, sir. I'm sorry. We need to meet their demands.
Yes, sir. They've gained access to core force information systems, communications, a whole bloody mess. It's just a matter of time until they break financial codes. Authorize the transfer of funds at 2:30. But no transactions by computer. Yes, sir. We've cleared the building, and I shall leave at 2:29.
Isn't it beautiful? It's an old cloister monastery. Only 3 monks left, and they confine themselves to the other wing. The place has been locked up since 1981. The only way you can get here is through the sewers or a hidden garage. You know, I was thinking that one day, if I'm able to store up enough testosterone, I'd like to get married here. If I could just find the right woman with the right pair of khakis.
I have always had a thing for men in glasses.
Isn't the architecture wonderful?
Shut up, Thorogood! She doesn't have to know that stuff. When did this get here?
When did this get here? Did anyone look inside to see if what's-his-name's in there, or I don't know, a bomb or a tracking device?
Get the big guy to do that.
I've had it with you computer dorks. Why don't you get that scanning thing you made?
Just as promised. All organic matter. No metal, no bombs enclosed.
Open it up. See if it's Bobby inside.
Ew! Gross! I'm not gonna do that.
If it's not Bobby, what if it's someone else?
Just open it and look inside.
It's Bobby.
I'll avenge you, Bobby. I'll avenge you, man!
Thanks, big guy.
Nick! I hate it when you do that!
Game's over. Where's the bomb?
Should we tell him? The bomb, it's hidden in William's computer. All you have to do is press Control Alt to delete. That's all you do. Please don't kill me. I promise I won't say no more. I won't do no more.
Sarah, stop playing and call Williams. We have less than a minute. Where is the mainframe?
Please don't destroy it. I can make it do good things. Really, I can.
The information output seems to be malfunctioning, sir. I will re-enter my request before removing your head end. Where is the mainframe? Thank you.
You're welcome. I created it myself. It's the fastest, most efficient technology ever made. It runs on regular current, surge protector, titanium casing, and it's surrounded by an electromagnetic field. Indestructible.
Very impressive, Thurgood. But there does seem to be one thing we failed to protect against. Current technology.
Damn! Forgot the batteries.
So there you have it. The world is again safe for the bits and bytes that make life worth living. Makes you think about being too plugged into technology and too plugged out of reality. There's just one thing they forgot to tell you. Thurgood did transfer millions of dollars into a secret account in a bank somewhere in the world. He won't be needing it now, so it's up to you to find it. We've released the usual agents to talk to the usual suspects scouring the globe for clues, and they're waiting for you with the key information. So roll the dice. You know how to play the game, and you can do it unplugged.